rose up, drawing a hidden knife, and then, with a snarl like a dog, he sprang on Saruman's back.
Hello and welcome back to the reading vlog. It is Monday afternoon. I had one hell of a Monday. Well, Monday isn't even over yet, but yeah, work has been rather annoying today. Like, sometimes I just have days where I'm like angry at anything at work, and so yeah, I was a lot angry at my code today, which like my code can't well, I write that code, so it's kind of dumb to be annoyed at it, but yeah, I had kind of, not the best work day. And then I just finished filming my TBR for August, so I have that done, which is great. And so yeah, I thought I just start the vlog because I'm sitting here. I will go and get myself something to eat now, and yeah, after that I will have to film my wrap up for July, which I will do, and yeah, then the day will already probably be over. So yeah, I haven't really read anything today, but I can give you like a quick update what I read yesterday, and I did finish The Lord of the Rings Part 3 yesterday, The Return of the Kings. It is so good. Yeah, I'm really happy that I read that one again, but yeah, it was amazing. And so yeah, I finished that, and then I listened to most of I'll Be Gone in the Dark, because it's just really comforting audiobook. So yeah, I nearly finished that one, which I will do then today. And I did start a new book, which is on my August TBR, would have thought. My copy of Children of Time came yesterday not yesterday, on Saturday, after I finished the vlog up. So yeah, I couldn't put it in there anymore, but yeah, it came and I had to start it directly. I waited so long for this one because German Amazon just didn't want to deliver it. So yeah, I read 50 pages yesterday. Absolutely loving the start. It's part 3, but the beginning is like playing on a different planet than part 1 and part 2, which I really love, because we do get to see more of the universe, which is really, really nice, and I'm kind of interested to see where this will be going, but yeah, I'm loving it at the moment. And I didn't really continue with Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I have a hard time with that book. I don't think I'm like the target audience. Yeah, I will slowly continue with that one throughout August probably, but I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I don't like it, because it's one of I think it's the best rated on Goodreads at the moment, but I much prefer Tress. I loved Tress, kind of partial to the Wizard Handbook, and yeah, I'm kind of, at the moment for me, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter is the lowest rated one in my personal opinion. So yeah, obviously I'm really at the really small minority here. So yeah, I will slowly make my way through that, but it will take me some time, But yeah, I will now get myself something to eat and then film the second video for today. And I will check in with you, I think later, probably. Well, I will try to read a little bit more of this today, and if I do, I will check in with you. So yeah, if you see me looking different, I didn't read anything today, but I will try. I just don't know. I have so much to do on Mondays. Mondays are always like my getting everything done, and because we leave for Denmark next week, I kind of want to get my whole like apartment in order, so that when I come back from holiday, everything is looking really, really nice, and I can enjoy the last few days of my vacation at home. So yeah, don't know if I will read anything today, but yeah, I will see you either tonight or tomorrow. So today's check-in is coming from my computer corner, because I just don't want to go down, I finished I'll Be Gone in the Dark yesterday, and I haven't, well, I love it still, just as I thought, but yeah, since then I haven't picked up a new audiobook yet. I tried to, which I didn't like. So yeah, I'm still on the lookout for a new audiobook, and I need to choose a new one. But yeah, and then today, I had a bad day today, because yesterday I ate some skyr, yogurt type thing, And yeah, I didn't realize that it wasn't good anymore because it was supposed to be like, the date that is on the things said the 15th, and we have the first one today. And yeah, it just tasted a little off, but obviously it hurt my stomach a lot, so I had a really rough night. Okay, so I had to stop filming because my husband came home, so yeah, we're now down here because I just came down here to get changed because I'm really, really warm. I thought if I'm down here I can give you a reading update with the book instead of without the book, But yeah, I continued, even though I didn't read much today, I continued with Children of Memory. I am loving it. I'm page 100 now, so yeah, not too much. I think I read like 50 pages, 55 pages, so really not that much. But we now are talking about some of the people from the first two books, or technically the second book. And yeah, I'm loving it. It is so cool. I really like how we're continuing. I can't really tell you details because obviously it's part 3. So it would be a massive spoiler if you haven't read the first 2 ones. But yeah, I would really recommend you to read the series. Even part 3 is starting really awesome. So I'm kind of interested to see where this is going. And yeah, I would kind of hope that maybe it's not only a trilogy, but we'll get more. But probably won't, But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just slow at the moment, which is fine. Other than that, I did a lot of crocheting and actually knitting today. My partner's grandma actually gifted me her knitting stuff because she doesn't really use it anymore, and so yeah, I didn't actually need to buy a lot of knitting stuff because she gave it to me, which was really nice of her. And yeah, I started knitting. Took me 3 days to figure out what I was doing wrong. But now I'm knitting a beanie, and I am nearly finished with my crochet beanie. They're upstairs at the moment, so I can't show you them at the moment now, but I will show you them tomorrow, I think. I'm really happy with it. It's kind of nice, to do some, crafting, if you can call it crafting, like. But yeah, I always wanted to own a lot more beanies and stuff. Now I can do them myself. I just need to figure out a pattern that I really like, and then go to town and I can get myself a lot of like different colored beanies. And then I do want to do a jacket, like a knitted jacket, something like that, for like when it gets colder, because I love knitted jackets and cardigans. So I have a lot of plans, and we'll see. I can only always listen to like audiobooks and then do that. At the moment I'm currently watching a Netflix series, a new one. Well, at least it's new in my country. I think it's called How to Start a Cult or something like that, which it's a really funny series to think about how like hard the topic is, because obviously it's about all of those cults where like the people all died, or like a lot of people died because of the cult leaders and stuff. But yeah, it has kind of like this really like the voice that comes, the narrator, who has like a really sarcastic voice and kind of like narrates a little bit here and there, and then you have like a lot of like experts and victims of the cults and stuff, and it's a really great series, to be honest. I'm gonna put the title here if I pronounce it wrong right now. But yeah, I'm currently watching that and doing a little bit of knitting, and then I will do some gaming, and yeah, probably not a lot of reading, but I will try to like find a new audiobook and might start with that one tonight, but we'll see how it goes. I might try to get one of my books from my TBR as an audiobook, but the chances aren't great for that. So yeah, we'll see. But I will definitely see you tomorrow with a reading update. Hopefully a little bit more reading, and hopefully feeling a little bit better. But yeah, so quick little check-in. I will go do more crocheting now. Good evening. It is now late Wednesday evening, and yeah, I'm snuggled up in a blanket just because it's really cozy, and I'm really happy that it isn't really that warm. So yeah, it's really nice. I kind of lost track of time today. I'm still trying to learn how to knit, and it is way harder than learning how to crochet. I finished my beanie, my crochet beanie. I used the wrong thread, so it stands up on its own. I will show you tomorrow, but yeah. But I finished it, and it looks kind of good, in my opinion, for my first thing. But yeah, I still haven't figured out how to knit correctly, so still trying that. But yeah, because of that, I kind of lost track of time today. So I did read still, but yeah, I didn't check in with you up until now, you know. I am nearly halfway through Children of Memory now, and I will continue to read after the check-in, you know. But oh, I'm loving it, really. We have pretty much like 2 planets that are important in this book, and we switch between the history of the different planets, and like time-wise it's always like a header, like one planet is called Ymir, so we have Ymir now, Ymir at the beginning, and you know, always like kind of like subtitles for at which point in the history of the planet we are. And so it's really, really interesting to get like all of the information in like slow and small chunks, and then, you know, piece it together for yourself. There were some really like hard scenes in here, which I was kind of surprised about, to be honest. But yeah, I'm really enjoying reading this. I love it. So yeah, I will continue. My goal was to get to page 300. I don't know if I will get there, but I will try at least, you know. So then I would have only 200 pages left, so I could finish this tomorrow. That is my goal, to finish this book tomorrow. Well, at least try, you know. I have a Skype date with my best friend tomorrow, so I would have to finish this a lot earlier than I would normally, you know, stop reading for a day. But yeah, my goal is to finish this tomorrow. So yeah, great reading. Haven't continued with Yumi and the Nightmare Painter yet. I don't know. I don't think it's a book for me. I will finish it. But yeah, I struggle with it, and it just really isn't interesting to me, so a little bit disappointed about that. But you know, it can always happen, so you never know. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm enjoying this, and hopefully I will also figure out tomorrow how to knit correctly. I mean, I'm doing the stitches correctly. I'm just having problems with the tension of the thread and stuff like that, so it's a learning curve. But I'm really enjoying learning a new hobby, you know. But yeah, it started raining now, so my partner will probably come back with the dog, and I will go to bed and continue reading in bed. And yeah, I will check in with you tomorrow, I think before I start reading tomorrow, so I can give you like a check-in of how far I've come. Also, I edited yesterday, but I made the thumbnails and uploaded my 2 videos, the one for this week and the one for next week, Thursdays, which is nice. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so yesterday I did continue quite a bit still. I managed to get to 240, so not the 300 where I would want to be, but yeah, I'm halfway through. I doubt that I will be able to read 250 pages today, but yeah, I will start now. I just finished work, and we'll see how far I come. And yeah, the story is really kind of confusing at the moment. I'm kind of interested to see what is up. Like, I can't really tell you what is happening because, like, obviously spoilers, you know, but it feels like we're going through a loop, kind of. So yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. But yeah, I will now continue, and we'll see how far I come till I have the Skype date with my best friend. check-in before I start my escape date. I didn't get as much reading as I wanted to. I got really tired this afternoon, and so yeah, I didn't manage to read as much as I wanted to. But I did make progress. I am at page 340 now, so I got another 100 pages in. But yeah, I still have another 160 left, so I will finish this tomorrow. I won't finish it today because yeah, I was just tired this afternoon. The book is great. It is so interesting, you know. I really won't spoil anything because I think it's really important to know nothing about this book when you go into it. But I really like the way the story is done. I like the way how different these books are, even though they are kind of like the same topic, but the stories are so different from one another when you go from 1 to 2 to 3. So yeah, I really love this book, and I can't wait to find out what actually is happening. So yeah, really interesting. I'm loving it. And yeah, so I will finish it tomorrow, and then I will give you a review. Other than that, I just got my delivery. I got some really soft, cozy yarn in this really nice, like, orange color. I have no idea what it's called, the color, because most of the label is in Turkish. Don't know why. But yeah, I really like the cover. I really like the color. It's like a burnt orange, I think. And I want to make a beanie out of it, so I will try that. But yeah, happy that this came. It's so soft. But yeah, so I will now Skype with my friend, and then probably only go to bed after that. And yeah, we'll talk tomorrow once I've finished Children of Memory. Okay, so it is Friday afternoon. Let me take this off. I need to clean that. It's Friday afternoon. I am finally on holiday for 2 weeks, or like on vacation for 2 weeks. So yeah, no work for 2 weeks, which is great. Yeah, really happy, to be honest. 2 things we have to talk about. First things first, I just finished Children of Memory. I absolutely loved it. I can understand why some people might not like the second half of the book. I, for one, really loved it. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of love the whole conclusion. Also, the ending is kind of open. So I am really hoping that there might come a 4th book, which would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I loved it. For me, this is like the sci-fi I want to have. And yeah, I just want more of that world, you know. I feel like there are so many more planets out there we could look at. So yeah, maybe Tchaikovsky will do more. But yeah, fantastic. 5 stars. I'm loving this series. So yeah, really happy about that. So yeah, I finished this. And then the doorbell just rang, which is what is this package. The funny thing is, I think I told you that like Oathbringer would be coming, the special edition, you know, that looks like the other ones. I thought that would be that package, but as you can see, it's not, because this one is the illumicrate evernight box, which is my first horror book only box from illumicrate, which I didn't expect it. I thought it would be something different. It's kind of hard to determine which package is what. So yeah, but I'm still happy that I got it, and I thought we'd unbox it together because I have no idea what is in there. I think most illumicrate boxes, they have like a general description of the book, but I never read them because I don't want to spoil myself, to be honest. I'm big on surprises. So yeah, let's look at that. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. So yeah, I guess we'll look at this one after I looked at the book, you know, let's be honest. Ooh, that could be hit or miss. Oh, okay, let me unpack the book out of the bubble wrap, and then I tell you why it could be hit or miss. Okay, so let's take this off here. The book is called Silver Nitrate by Sylvia Moreno-Garcia. I haven't heard about the book, but I have my experience with the author. which sadly wasn't the best experience. So, but to be honest, great cover. That's what I want a horror book to look like, you know. There's just Follow Me Into the Night. It looks really, really cool. Let's just quickly. I mean, maybe it will be better than the one I've read by her. Oh, it looks so awesome. Let me quickly read the blurb and then I tell you what it's about. Maybe we have more hope then. I mean, it sounds good. We have our main character who is like a little bit of like the shy invisible type, and her best friend, which she is in love with. Modern books, you know. New neighbor is like a cult horror film guy, and he kind of vanished his career, and so yeah, they get into contact with him, like talk to him, and he tells them stories about Nazis and some magic stuff, and nitrate, which is imbued with magic somehow. And yeah, he kind of tells them that the last film cost him his career and the film isn't finished yet, and so he wants to hire them pretty much to finish the film with him, and then dark things start happening. And yeah, it sounds really, really good. But let me get the book that makes me struggle a little bit with this. Oh, also, before I forget it, it plays in Mexico City, which I think it's cool. It's a cool setting that I don't have often in books, so I'm fine with that. The other thing I've read by her was Mexican Gothic, and I really wasn't impressed with this book, which kind of like makes me afraid of not liking this one, even though it sounds great, so I will definitely read it. Maybe I will read it today, you know? I mean, I have a lot on my TBR, but it sounds like a book I want to try directly, you know? But yeah, I really didn't like this one. I think I gave it 2 stars. Let me... No, I don't have anything to look that up right now. 2 or 3 stars, I think. And I don't think it's because of the writing style, but it's a little bit about how the story is conducted in this one. It just felt off. And yeah, it's also a horror book. But this one is more gothic horror, and this one seems to be a little bit more of like modern horror, so maybe that one will work for me, even if this one didn't really work for me. But yeah, it looks great. I'm really happy that the subscription has started. It's like a quarterly subscription, so the next one will come in 3 months, roughly. But yeah, looks great, you know. So yeah, I think I will start this one today. I'm in the mood for that. So also it's not the biggest book, like roughly a little bit over 300 pages, so it might be like a good quick read before I continue with all of those books on my TBR, which my TBR is still stacked here, which is why I'm looking at it. I still haven't put them away. But yeah, so I will read this. I will probably check in with you later. I still have to pick a new audiobook, which I will also do today. I'm kind of thinking of trying to find the first in the second Mistborn trilogy as an audiobook, because I know they have some of those, because I think that would be quite nice, you know, to listen to that as an audiobook, because that would be one of the physical books from my TBR, which is a little bit better than like picking a different book, you know, as an audiobook. But yeah, that is kind of the update for today. I will check in with you tomorrow. And then, yeah, the week is already over again. And also next week there won't be like a reading vlog, because I'm obviously in Denmark, I'm not at home, and I really don't want to take, you know, but I don't own a laptop. I edit everything on my PC, which I obviously won't take, and yeah, I just want to have a holiday, you know. I don't want to have to think about editing, so yeah, works for me, you know. So I will see you later. Okay, let's do a quick check-in before I start listening to my audiobook. I started Silver Nitrate. I read the first 50 pages of the book, so just a little bit to get, like, you know, an idea of how the book is. And I'm really positively surprised, which is nice. The book has middle-aged protagonists. I think that is something I see rarely, you know. Often the main characters are like young adults or like, you know, in their 20s. Here our two main characters are in their late 30s, which is really, really nice. And yeah, up until now, I'm really interested where the book is going. Our two main characters, they have a little bit of like, you know, troubling lives, but they make the best of it. And yeah, they met the film producer now who tells a story about the Nazi film that is cursed. And yeah, we're kind of starting to get there. But yeah, I'm really positively surprised. I like the beginning. So we'll see where this goes, and I will continue with this one. And then I tried to find one of my books from my TBR as an audiobook. The only one, well, a lot aren't on the library, but the Brandon Sanderson books are all, well, The Ally of Law, the one which I need to read first. I am on the waiting list now, but that will take time. The other ones I could read, but you know, I need to read them in the right order. Words of Radiance also on the waiting list, and for Timeline I'm also on the waiting list, and the rest of the books aren't available for me. So yeah, I can't listen to anything on my TBR now, so I picked up a true crime audiobook that is called Last Call, a true story of love, lust and murder in queer New York, and it's about a murderer who killed gay folks in New York, and yeah, all of the problems with that, how the investigation went, what kind of trouble there was, stuff like that, you know. So I will listen to that now and do some knitting, because I started doing a scarf, and these aren't my colors, but it was some yarn that I could get rather cheaply, and it feels really, really nice, so I thought, why not, you know, even if it isn't my colors. So yeah, that is how far I am, so I will now continue knitting. You know, it goes just fine. So yeah, I will do that now, listen to my audiobook, and then I will see you all tomorrow. It is Saturday morning, and we need to talk about my reading. Let's start with the audiobook. I listened to 50% of The Last Call, I think it's called, yeah, yesterday, and that is one heartbreaking audiobook, to be honest. I have to say, I'm glad I live in times like these. I love about the book that it talks, like, the focus isn't on the cases, the focus is on the LGBTQ culture or the queer culture in America at the time, and the struggles, and but also like the good things, you know. It's not all bad, like it highlights the community and the people and their struggles, and yeah, it's hard to listen to, you know. I mean, I know a lot of facts about that, you know, just you do nowadays, you know, if you're not against things like that. And so yeah, I knew already a lot of like the hardships that were there, but like having them told by all of those people that are like connected to the cases and the problems they faced and how problematic the police was, and you know, it's a hard thing to listen to, and yeah, to be honest, it's a great audiobook. I have to say that. But yeah, I'm 50% through, so I still have quite a ways to go. But yeah, I just love that the focus isn't on particular, like, they talk about the cases, but the focus is more on the humans behind the cases, which I really love. Then, the second update, I started The Ally of Law yesterday. I mean, I didn't go far in, I read 30 pages. It's nice to be back in the world, but that is something I just is a fact. I hate when books start with killing a character. in here, Wax, who's the main character, and he is like an allomancer and a alchemist. His girlfriend, wife, lover, whatever, gets killed in like the first 20 pages or so, so really not a spoiler. I hate when books start like that. I don't have a connection to the character yet, and like killing his partner really doesn't make me feel anything, so yeah, kind of not a fan of that. Other than that, I like that we like really are starting quick, and just the whole concept of bringing metal into the world, even though are still allomancers. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. And then the biggest reading update, because I just finished Silver Nitrate. It's a really great looking book, you know. But yeah, I have some thoughts about this book. They aren't all bad thoughts, which is kind of nice. It's not an easy one for me, I have to be honest. I like this way more than Mexican Gothic. I think there's definitely a lot, like it's a lot better in my opinion than Mexican Gothic, which is really nice. And I think I will give it a really low 4 stars. But I think it deserves the 4 stars. I just can't give it 3 because I've given other books 3 stars that I don't think are as good as this one. So I will give it like a really small 4 stars. And yeah, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I think the characters are still a little bit too cookie cutter for me. I like the relationship of the main characters in the second half of the book. It is a really human relationship with struggles, you know, having different partners, but still being there for one another, but still being flawed. I like that relationship, which I have to be honest is really rare that I like relationships in books. So I have to give it like a pat on the back. It did a good job with that. But yeah, I think a lot of the things were really cookie cutter. It's more of like, I didn't really feel like this is really a horror book. For me, it felt more like a mystery occult book, but not horror. I don't think it's really like a scary book. But it is a mysterious one, and there's a lot of occultism in here, and magic and stuff like that, and that I enjoyed. I think if you are a movie buff, you might enjoy it even more. I'm really not a movie person, and this is obviously about movies, and so yeah, that is just not a topic that I'm into, and so might also be a factor, but yeah, I'm happy with it, I have to say that. It was a good read, it was a quick read. The flow was sometimes better, sometimes worse, but in the end kind of good. And yeah, I think it will be kind of forgettable, but I enjoyed reading it. So, you know, it's kind of a good mixed bag, if I can say it like that. But yeah, I'm positively surprised. I will definitely keep her in mind and look for the next book from her. And yeah, so it's nice to know that I do like her writing, just not Mexican Gothic, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, for the first book that I got for the Evernight, it's really nice. I love the look of the book. My partner was also like, it looks really great for a horror book. And yeah, it looks like a film cover, you know, like a film poster, and I really like that. So yeah, I'm happy about that. So yeah, we end the week with another good book, which is nice. So yeah, 2 good books in a week. I think that's really nice, even though I only read 2 books this week, which, like, you know, is a little bit, it's not as much as I normally read, but I think that's fine. Now that I'm on vacation, I have a lot more time, well, other than the first week that I'm in Denmark. But yeah, so let me end the vlog here. I might still film over the next week while I'm on holiday, but there won't be a vlog next Sunday. It's just not possible. I might upload the vlog sometime, not next week, but the week after. If I have enough footage, you know, I will upload something. But yeah, other than that, I will see you for the Thursday's video, because that is already done. That will be uploaded, and then I will see you hopefully in the next vlog. And yeah, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you whenever you can come back, you know. Bye bye.